Everyone has my testicle with one hand, right? And no one has yours. What the fuck is wrong with your sperm? Oh yeah, you've been fucking my dad for ages. What's up, babes?
Boys and girls, the fight is nearly upon us.
Who's ready to watch me beat this man's ass?
I'm sure you wouldn't mind lasting one round with all the little girls you like kissing.
I destroyed Weller.
You destroyed Weller.
I destroyed Weller.
And no offense to Joe Weller, but again, bro, I'm not Joe Weller.
All right. You know, boys and girls, it's fully kicking off, innit? It's getting personal, it's getting a bit spiteful, and I just do have a few things I need to say to you lot, so get yourselves comfortable because we are going to be brutally honest with this one. Alright, so let's go.
Right, no throwing shit, come on now.
So we're going to begin with the London press conference. Now, obviously the LA one was alright, but I feel this is the one that was the most significant.
Alright, JJ.
London, I'm out. I'll see you August 25th.
Why did Logan walk out of this press conference?
Logan Paul!
For me, right at the beginning, here, when they enter onto the stage, I'm pretty certain Logan is experiencing the same feeling that I had when I walked onto that stage for mine and JJ's weigh-in. Pretty much the whole crowd was Team KSI. And when all of them are just booing and just shouting absolutely disgusting abuse at you. I don't care who you are, you can be as tough as anything, but you feel it.
We had Trump come over last week. Now we got you this week.
Obviously, JJ's come prepared.
You got a new girlfriend now. Oh! Let me show her a real man.
The crowd then chant, "She's a hoe." They are savage. I remember when I was doing my weigh-in in my boxers and the little kiddies at the front are like, "Where's your cock, Weller?" It's tiny. They don't hold back. And I don't think Logan realised just how savage this English audience is. JJ then proceeds to absolutely go in on Logan. And like I said before, when KSI is in that environment, in front of a crowd, he absolutely thrives.
Mark my words, that motherfucker is going down. All right, JJ.
London, I'm out. I'll see you August 25th.
Logan. Where you going, bro?
He's gone. Is it the right thing to do or just bloody embarrassing? Like, I don't know, because if he stays in and tries to answer questions, the crowd are just going to continue booing, throwing shit at him, and it's just not going to really get him anywhere. Running away, though. You know, I mean, for me, that's just giving JJ so much more confidence mentally. Now we're moving on to the face-to-face. KSI and Logan sit down and have a chat. And I actually think this is so good because it probably gives us a chance to see how they interact when they're forced to just talk to each other.
Well, what did you think when he called you out? Did you think it was a joke?
I did.
What?
Because I just come from an athletic background, and I'm not used to a YouTuber calling me out for something that I'm like really good at.
So you kind of insulted?
Yeah, at first I thought he was joking.
Rookie error. Right, now, I know Logan, he is an athlete. He comes from that background. Way more than I ever have. But overlooking JJ in the way that he initially is here, it's just risky. Because the thing about JJ, right, when you see JJ, you know, throwing the punches, they're not done with the most perfect technique. However, he believes in himself so much that he just makes whatever he has work. So overlooking him, it's a dangerous move, Logie boy. All right?
You beat Weller? You got the job done?
Yeah. I destroyed Weller.
What did you think of that?
Yeah.
You destroyed Weller.
I destroyed Weller.
Whoa! All right, whoa! KSI. Straight up, he beat me fair and square. Was the better performer on the night by a mile. However, the facts are I literally dossed about with my hands on my head, threw hardly any punches, and he was able to hit me with whatever he wanted to. Yet still, he didn't put me on the ground, and he didn't knock me spark out. So, I don't know, mate.
I'm way better right now than I ever was, so.
I would hope so, because I'm not Joe Weller. So. I'm not Joe Weller, just so you know.
Whoa! Right, Logan? What do you mean by you're not Joe Weller? You trying to say I'm some sort of, I don't know, peasant? Lower class scum? Okay, I know I didn't perform on the night. I was borderline dog shit. Alright, we all know it. However, I trained so hard. I just didn't perform on the night. So shut up, Logan, with your I'm not Joe Weller, fuck off.
This, for me, isn't the end goal. My end goal is
I would
to
hope not. It's a
go
YouTube
pro.
boxing match.
Yeah.
You want to go
I
pro?
wanna go pro.
How, you suck. How do you expect to do that?
But I don't. How do you know that?
Because your match against Joe Weller was embarrassing. And when you hit pads, Joe said you don't hit hard. He said you don't hit hard.
Yeah, obviously he's going to say that. I destroyed him, and obviously he doesn't want to admit that he is the weaker opponent.
I disagree. I think Joe Weller's a level-headed guy who understands what he got into, and I think he choked.
He's way over his head. He was way over his head.
So Logan's now bringing up where I said that JJ wasn't really a very hard hitter. Okay, JJ is under the impression that I am purely saying this because he destroyed me and I'm just too over my head to admit that he was the better opponent. Now, I find this interesting because literally the day after the fight, I came out and admitted on the night JJ was the better performer. He deserved the win. And I've said it multiple times. He did. That doesn't take away from the fact that I'm also honest when I say he wasn't the hardest hitter I've ever faced. That's yet again me being open with you guys.
I'm just an athlete, and I know Joe Weller said he was an athlete too, and
look how that turned out.
I know, but the kid's not an athlete. Like, he's just not. That's not how athletes perform. But, and no offense to Joe Weller, but again, bro, I'm not Joe Weller.
No, say it again, mate. Oh, we get it. You think I'm a massive pussy.
You know, you saw the sparring that you did. Knocked the guy down. Looked pretty good. You know, you got fast hands. Panic, though. Panic. You threw a lot of hands there, and you didn't need to. He wasn't really posing that much of a threat. But you threw a lot of hands there.
A lot of hands. I do get this sense that JJ is really trying to seem like some mystical, like, calm and composed sort of like, ooh, you know what I mean? And I do in a way think it's getting to Logan. He can't quite work out where this confidence is coming from, given that all JJ has really done is beating me. You know, it's not exactly like, I mean, he says it himself. He hasn't got this huge background that can back up this confidence. But still, JJ has this confidence. He has this self-belief.
You want to knock him out, or is it points?
Oh yeah, I'm going to knock him out.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, he's going to say, yeah, I'm 100% going to knock him out. He's going down and all that stuff. But it's for me, it's going to be tricky for JJ to knock Logan down in a way that ends the match. Like, he may knock him down, but I don't know if he's going to be able to, you know, knock him out sort of thing. Obviously, if he catches him flush on the chin, he does. Like most people, if they're caught on the sweet spot, you're going down. Whereas I do think Logan, how heavy he is, physicality alone, what we've seen, he will have harder knockout power, I think.
And you're going to be worried. You're going to be in the fight, and you're going to be like, oh shit, this is real.
This is a fight.
This is happening.
This is a boxing match.
Wait, can I handle this guy?
Yet again, JJ is using this sort of like, oh, I'm planting these seeds in your brain, almost brainwashing you into thinking you've already lost, you know? And it's good.
Now, usually when you've got two fighters together, you can sense bullshit.
Okay.
You know, guys try and create that.
That's what I'm saying. I can't. I can't with him.
So can you sense any bullshit?
No, like I feel like he believes himself. That's why I'm impressed.
And he just does. Like, obviously, when we did our thing and I was like, mate, you're a pretender, you're acting, all that stuff, like, I genuinely believe that. Like, how's this geezer that's done gaming all his life and never done a bit of exercise gonna somehow turn it round and become this fighting beast? But he did. He did. And I think the fact that he has changed his life around in that sense has given JJ so much confidence. And he probably does feel like he can take on anyone right now and believe that he can genuinely win.
Round one, body shots. Lots and lots of body shots. I'm gonna aim for that body, man. It's open, it's always open.
Yeah, I remember in our fight, it was actually in round, I think it was round 2, that JJ started going to my body. He would throw it by almost like dropping his arm and throwing it like, almost like an uppercut to the body, but it would leave here so open. So if like Logan can clock onto that and throw like the counter like left hook as he drops that right hand to the body, I think little things like that will seriously throw JJ off. And that is where the technique of JJ could fault him. Like, that's what could let him down.
The problem is, you're gonna get, the loser's gonna get bitched on every time he walks in the street. They're gonna talk about the fight, saying you got your ass kicked.
That's gonna suck for you.
Look, alright, it's not that bad. No, look. Honest opinion. Before the fight, it's like, shit, if I lose, that's it. I am gonna be mugged off constantly. But The funny thing is, right, whoever does lose in this scrap, it's honestly about how you deal with it. Because if you come out and are like, oh, yeah, it wasn't fair, I should have won, or, you know, you're a knobhead about it, then obviously people are just gonna take the piss out of you. But if you deal with it like a man and deal with it with respect and just honesty, then from my experience, I've actually connected with my audience and even people that hated me on a much deeper level.
Will we possibly get a handshake between you?
Fuck no, hell no. Because you talk shit about me, you talk shit about my family, you talk shit about my girl.
Come on.
Bro, put that hand back. Put that hand back, bro. I will shake your hand when you're on the ground and I help you up. And then I will shake your hand. I will give you the firmest handshake of your life. Okay. And I will personally get your bandana for you and put it on your head. Okay.
Alright. This ended, I kind of like it because, you know, Logan refusing to shake KSI's hand, it's like, I ain't pissing about, mate. You talk shit about my family, my girlfriend, everything about me, I ain't shaking your hand. To JJ, he feels that means that he's got into Logan's head. I don't know, two ways to look at it. For me, it's more fuel. Just like how when I got in JJ's head, and I know I freaking did, but all that did was fuel JJ to work even harder to make sure that he got me back. And that is how I feel Logan is reacting. It's not like he's getting freaked out and doesn't know what to do. Nah. He's using all this shit that JJ's chatting about him and his family as fuel and reason to work even harder. That's how I see it. So now we're gonna look at Logan's video on why he walked out of the London press conference.
When we tried to get out, they were kicking our cars, the gold Rolls and the gold Bentley. Kids were like climbing on top of buildings and shit.
Got some IMAXs out here.
At one point, full paint cans were being thrown. Yes, full paint cans.
Alright, now this is something, base. Alright, I think it's where, obviously, on the internet, people can literally say anything. And I feel like because this is a YouTube event, they just do whatever they want because it's a YouTube event. Kicking someone's car in, lobbing shit at them. Like, even if you do hate the pools or whatever, doesn't mean that we should do stuff like this. Like, let's lie, it's just true. Like, someone punched their dad. It's got a bit out of hand.
Anyways, it's my turn. I get on stage, and as you can see by my face, I'm kind of already over it.
Nah, chatting shit. Putting on the front, mate. That's all he's doing there. He could feel the audience, feel the f***ing intimidation, and putting on the front. I ain't bothered. Don't give a toss. You do, though.
Why is this so one-sided? Why did the moderator let JJ talk for 5 minutes and 20 seconds straight? Yes, I timed it. And why are we not talking about the fight? And then I remembered, holy asshat, this dude fucking hates me.
Nah. True Geordie, he was just allowing the show to breathe, sort of thing. They've both made their entrance. They both want to make a statement, surely. So if JJ is going on too long and that's how you feel, get up and take control of the situation. Shut him up. You chose to not do that. And to me, the reason why you did that is because you didn't want to rise to it. He was going to chat shit. Okay, I don't care. Whatever. Regardless though, I know since then, Logan tried to get True Geordie off of commentating for the fight, which obviously none of us wanted. Everyone backed him. He got reinstated, as well as, right, me. I am joining commentary for the KSI versus Logan fight. Obviously, originally, I wanted to fight at this event. What happened is I had an opponent, they couldn't do it. And then I got another opponent, and then there was a complication with that. So then I'm just like, well, what am I gonna do? I had a word with the organizers and we've agreed I commentate on this one and I fight at the next one. I'm just glad that I'm still involved because I feel like I kind of started this whole boxing thing when I did the video with Theo, and then that led to the match with JJ. Like, I was a bit gutted at the idea of, you know, just having to sit back and do nothing. So I'm just happy that I get to still be involved and yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I did not want to get personal, but you bringing up my girlfriend.
You got a new girlfriend now. Let me show her a real man.
Yeah, man, you ever consider that maybe she doesn't want that? In fact, after I sensed this becoming an issue, after you said this about Chloe in your last video.
How's he gonna go down on you with a busted lip? I'm sorry, Chloe, but after the 25th of August, Logan's gonna have to f you like a prostitute, if you know what I mean, huh?
I'm not gonna sit there and talk about your disgusting sexual harassment issues in the past.
Today I'm with massive tits. Where have your tits gone?
Where have they gone?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because I can't see them.
How was that?
Not big enough.
She left-
What are you doing not fingering yourself?
Oh no.
So you talk about my girl like she's a piece of meat. But you know women have a choice, right?
Okay, right then. Straight up, that is an attempt to literally ruin JJ's reputation, like it just is. It's funny, because when myself and KSI had our little altercations, there were some comments made about mental health. And there were some people that were suggesting that I was trying to ruin JJ's reputation by twisting his words to make it seem like he's disrespected mental health. Obviously I didn't do that, but the point I'm making is with all this beef and trying to get one up on each other, it can get to this point where, you know, you're stooping this low. So yeah, that is Logan's video. We're now gonna look at JJ's response to this video. How's he gonna save it? I don't know. Let's have a look.
So let's begin.
I just don't think the moderator of the press conference, the person who should be neutral, the person who should be the one driving the conversation, should be a Logan and Jake Paul hater. What the fucking tits, bro? Whose decision was that?
It was yours. Your team and my team agreed that True Geordie was okay to be the host.
Right. Well, he did it. Okay, so that's the first point. He smashed that. Because it is true, like, for mine and JJ's contract, every single thing had to be agreed on by both people. So, yeah. And it's true, if you've watched True Geordie's stuff, ever since the last fight where he was biased, he's tried his absolute best to keep it down the middle. You know, so...
Okay, let's address this. Clearly, I didn't tell the audience to chant. You can clearly see me signaling that it's not me doing this.
Alright, no. Now this is something where I'm like, this is a bit crafty because JJ's making the point, oh, I didn't make him do anything. However, if you look at this camera angle, when they first start chanting, he's visibly egging them on to keep chanting that. So... yeah, you're bullshitting.
Now, I'm not saying what they said is right by any means, but if you felt so strongly about it, why didn't you say or do anything there and then? You sat there and did nothing. You had a mic, everyone could hear you, and you still did nothing.
It is true. He had a microphone. He could have stood up and made a point. But realistically, if he did start having a go at the crowd about chanting that, that would only have just made him want to do it more. Like, let's be honest.
Whoa, 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 hold up. Where's the rest of the clip? If you literally play the clip a second longer, you understand why I said that. How's he gonna go down on you with a busted lip? I'm sorry, Chloe, but after the 25th of August, Logan's gonna have to fuck you like a prostitute, if you know what I mean, huh? No, no, no. No kissing today. No, no, no. No kissing today. Okay, so just to clarify, I am not calling Chloe a prostitute. I'm just comparing to the fact that usually you can't kiss prostitutes. And after I bust up your lip, Logan, you won't be able to kiss her either. Ah, manipulation at its finest.
Yeah, basically, still saying that Logan is gonna have to fuck her like a prostitute, regardless of what you say after. I don't know, if that was my girlfriend, I'm not gonna be cool with you saying that. And I'm pretty sure, well, I hope you wouldn't be either.
You know women have a choice, right? You know, sometimes they don't like those comments, and I feel like you should have learned that from what happened 6 years ago. My girl is not an object. She is a real life human being, not a girl who gets passed around to the dude with more ball percentage.
Logan, you are blowing this way out of proportion. I didn't make any derogatory comments towards Chloe. I was simply making a joke about your lack of testicle.
Yeah, again, and obviously I don't want it to seem like I'm just going in on JJ, because I'm not. But even though you haven't directly said his girlfriend is a prostitute, I don't know. It is still a valid point that talking about someone's girlfriend like that is disrespectful to her, not just him. And I think that's the main point. Like, yeah, you're trying to aim your insults at Logan, but, you know. He said a similar sort of thing at our press conference when, obviously, he made the mental health comments and said, I'm not being disrespectful about mental health, I'm just trying to insult Joe. Well, yeah, but you're using mental health as a way to insult me. Just like you're using his girlfriend as a way to insult him. Like, do you see?
When it comes to the objectification of women, I'm not even sure I have room to talk, as I have been guilty of this in the past, specifically with my music video, No Handlebars. This is No Handlebars. I'm going over and I am deleting it from YouTube.
Okay, fair enough if you want to delete that video, but if that's the case, then you might want to probably delete this video as well.
Oh no!
And this video.
This is the other side of the head.
Other side of the head. Of course. You're so right. Oh my god. What? Oh, sorry.
Are you zooming?
No, I don't even know if this camera's zooming.
Alright. And that, well, shit. The same thing that Logan is going in on JJ about, Logan's done it himself, and multiple times, so, oh no.
Logan, let me tell you how it is, okay? In that UK press conference, you couldn't think of a good comeback on that stage. You couldn't handle the pressure. That's why you left. That's why you made this video and asked your PR team to help you. But when you're in that ring, Logan, your PR team ain't gonna save shit. I will always be one step ahead of you, Logan. This was a terrible attempt at trying to knock my credibility and justify you being a coward when you left that press conference. This has been your boy KSI GDBT.
And you'll probably make a response video talking about the forest and how disgusting I am, because that's kind of the only route you can take right now.
Well, I guess it wasn't the only route I could take.
Whoa! There we go. Now, lastly, JJ released this music video a few days ago that is a diss track at Logan, and bloody hell. Like, it is just phenomenal, like it just is. The fact he's training for a boxing match and has been able to produce one of the best music videos I've seen made by a YouTuber, it is just unreal. Now, the thing I want to focus on about this is not the gimmicks and the jokes he makes in the song and stuff, but instead the message this sends to Logan. Because as well, before mine and JJ's fight, he released a music video. And it did leave me thinking, like, how has he been able to go about making a song and music video whilst doing this training camp? Like, I could not even imagine trying to focus on doing other things whilst trying to train. So number one, it shows just how confident KSI must be in his ability. Secondly, obviously he released that movie about mine and his fight. Like, he's been doing all these other things, and where you're like, I couldn't imagine doing that, it almost makes you feel like you're a bit inferior to him. Like, is he some sort of super person? I don't know. But notice this, right? Logan has gone silent. He's not reacting to anything. He's not posting really anywhere. And I did the same thing, right? Because I wanted to show, like, yeah, I don't care, do whatever you want, mate, make your little shitty songs. At the end of the day, the fight is what matters. But, like I said before, I feel like this is all part of JJ's plan to plant the seed in Logan's head that he can't win. JJ is the superior human being. Oh, mate, I'm just enjoying this, to be honest. Like, it's seeing them two. For them, it must be so exhausting. That's the one thing that I noticed when I was doing my thing, having to train every day, getting smacked in the head every day in sparring. Like, it all adds up. As the viewer, we're just excited for the match, but for them, it is almost like 24/7. Everything is about the match. You know when Logan's saying, oh, I'm just done now, like, I'm just ready to fight, is he feeling a bit exhausted? Not necessarily physically, but mentally. Because that's how I got. By the fight, I was so mentally, like, almost drained from the hype, it consuming my whole life for 6 months. Yeah, like, by the end of it, you've almost had enough. Has Logan had enough? Nah, I don't think he has. I think he's had enough of the bullshit. I think he's had enough of just the whole YouTube gimmicky, hyping up the fight element. And then at the same time, I do just feel like JJ is growing into the situation. Like he did with mine. Remember, at the beginning, he was out of shape. He had never really done much exercise in his life. And as it went on, he just grew and grew and grew. And by fight night, bang! He was there. There's going to be a lot of things that we as the viewers will never find out. Who knows, right now, one of them might just have an injury that we just don't know about and never will. One of them may have just been knocked out in training today. Like, there's little things like that that we don't know. But they'll be carrying all of that, all the memories of everything that's happened in training into the fight. Lastly, all I'm going to say is respect to both guys. Like the fact that, you know, you're both millionaires, you both have accomplished like ridiculous things in life, and the fact that you've dedicated all this time to something that realistically could hurt you. Actually, saying that, are they wearing head guards? I hope not. That's one thing that last time, because it was the first one, we had to wear head guards. No venue would allow us, because of like insurance and health and safety, to do it. But yeah, anyways, like I say, respect to both of you. Best of luck. YouTube has come a long way. The fact that we're selling out arenas, we're going to be live to millions. But yeah, that is that. I've enjoyed myself today. You know, we've had a good little video. I do look forward to commentating, and I'll try and do good. But yeah, anyways, boys and girls, I will catch you later. Peace.